Selection sort is a simple sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly finding the minimum element from an unsorted part of an array and putting it at the beginning of the array until the entire array is sorted. Here's how it works. Find the minimum element in the unsorted part of the array. Swap the minimum element with the first element of the unsorted part. Move the boundary of the unsorted part one element to the right, marking the newly sorted element as part of the sorted section of the array. Then repeat these 3 steps until the array is sorted. We will take a look at an example using selection sort to sort an array. Example. We will use this array and sort it using selection sort. We will start by finding the smallest element in the array. We begin by declaring 9 as the smallest element. We then compare if 7 is smaller than 9. We change our index to be pointing at 7 since it is smaller than 9. Next up is checking if 2 is smaller than 7. It is, so we change our index to point at 2. We then compare 4 and 2. 4 is larger than 2, so our index stays at 2. Last up is comparing 1 with 2. 1 is smaller than 2, so our index moves to 1. We have now traversed the whole array, meaning that our index now points at the smallest element in the array. We put the smallest element from the unsorted array in the first spot of our array. We then mark the first element of the array as sorted and continue traversing the unsorted part of the array to find the next smallest element. The next smallest element turns out to be 2. We put this element in the second spot in our array. We then continue searching for the smallest element in the unsorted part of the array. We then put 4 in the third spot, 7 in the next spot, and 9 in the last spot. Which means that our whole array has now been sorted. Time complexity. Selection sort has a time complexity of n squared, where n is the number of elements in the array. Although it's not very efficient for large datasets, it's simple to implement and can be useful for small datasets. Thanks for watching, and check out this video about merge sort if you want to learn more.